Shalom, Royal Family. The class you are about to hear is taught by the Honorable Yudhe Beit Nun Silfi Yudhe many years ago. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Visit us at www.yahweh144000.com. Also, Royal Family, you can enroll in classes designed for the Godhead at www.universityofyahweh.org. Enjoy.
Word, 1 Kings, chapter 8. 1 Kings, chapter 8. Verse 2. 1 Kings, chapter 8, verse 2. Read.
And all the men of Israel assembled themselves unto King Solomon at the feast in the month Ethanim, which is the 7th month.
Yahweh gave our months numbers except for our bid. Those who changed the calendar gave them January, February, March, April, and May to throw you off from your salvation. The Feast of Tabernacles and the Holy Convocation, which is one day following the Tabernacles, concludes all the feasts of the year. So we have seven. How many know 7 is a perfect number? So naturally we have 7 feasts. Beginning with Feast of Passover, Feast of Unleavened Bread, Feast of Weeks, Memorial Blowing of Trumpets, Day of Atonement, Tabernacle, Holy Convocation. 7 perfect feasts. Each of the major feasts ignites and revitalizes our respect for Yahweh. Each of the feasts revitalizes and ignites our awe for Yahweh. Each one of the feasts are designed to revitalize our reverence for Yahweh. That's what the feasts are designed to do. And as I got so excited a few moments ago, I was reminding you that since all religions say they believe in the Bible, then you got to keep these feasts. And since you believe in the Bible, then you also have to make a joyful noise unto the Lord Yahweh. You can't come in the presence of Yahweh with one of those forlorn looks of distress. A look like it's hell to be here. Some people are taught to not smile. You know how ugly you look never smiling? It takes a lot of energy to feel joy, and somebody taught you don't show it. I can't follow that. Well, that's a strain on my brain. I mean, I'm feeling good, and I can't say I feel good. I have to be able to express my joy. Something tastes good, I say this tastes good. Something looks good, I say this looks good. Something feels good, I have to say this feels good. Something smells good, I say this smells good. And then I end up saying this is just good. And it makes you smile. I mean, why have all these beautiful, wonderful senses and can't acknowledge when it's a pleasure? What a cramp in your lifestyle. It's kind of like having security and guards. You know, everybody just looks so mean and ugly. You know. Everybody's having a ball. You don't have to look ugly. It's okay to smile. It is now. It's all right. It's all right not to worry and be happy. That's why that was a best-selling song, because people were so relieved that they don't really have to worry, that it's okay to be happy. Isn't that something? Somebody had to sing a song and tell us to release that pitiful thing we carrying around. Yeah, all these burdens around like, oh, if I don't have something to worry about. Let me tell you what I heard all my life. See, if you get too happy, you must be getting ready. See, y'all heard it. They're scared they're gonna die. How many heard that beside me? The majority of you heard it. You who didn't hear it, that's a burden you didn't have to carry. Yeah, you start getting real happy, everything is working fine, all about your life is positive and beautiful, and then you get fear overtakes you. My time must be up. That's a horrible way to live. Some of you have lived like that. I'm getting too happy now. You get a mate, a husband or wife, and you're having a good time, and you're just getting along, and your life is going fine, and you get scared. I guess we're getting ready to face a divorce soon. Yeah, I know something's wrong. He's probably doing something wrong to break my heart. Hire a detective and get your heart broken. You should just leave it alone and be happy. Yahweh is a wonderful, 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 wonderful. 1 Kings chapter 8, verse 2. Read.
And all the men of Israel assembled themselves unto King Solomon at the feast in the month Ethanim.
Okay. We remind ourselves again, the 7th month. In order for you to keep this feast, you have to know when the 1st month is. And the 1st month is not January. January is put together by those who thought to speak great words against the Most High Yahweh, and who has in their mind to change the times, the calendar, and the law. Why? So that you, the original timekeeper, would not know what time it is. Therefore, not knowing what time it is not to know your beginning to rule and the end of the other man's rule. So the knowledge of the 7th month, when you say, well, I must keep the 7th month, the first thing that requires you to dig and study and find out is, what's the right month? Because I must keep this law not in the 6th month and not in the 8th month. When? 7th month. And you know your mind is real dark about that. How to prove the 1st month. Beginning with Passover and Feast of Unleavened Bread, the harvesting cycle begins. So we set our mind in the right orbit that at Feast of Passover, Unleavened Bread, that this is the beginning of the harvesting of our people to Yahweh. We begin gathering them together. And this cycle is consummated, completed with Feast of Tabernacles. Now this is a divine thing in motion as I talk with you. The Feast of Weeks concludes the cycle which began at Passover, and the Feast of Tabernacles concludes the cycle which began at the Feast of Weeks. All dealing with harvest, the gathering of our people together. Feast of Tabernacle serves as a vehicle for distinctive aspects of Israel's covenant faith in Yahweh. Our faith in Yahweh. And is therefore the medium of expressing gratification that emanates from Yahweh. The Feast of Tabernacle is the medium of expressing homage to Yahweh. Feast of Tabernacle is a vehicle for expressing edification to Yahweh. Glory to Yahweh, honor to Yahweh. The Feast of Tabernacles is also a period that brings us together in unity, symbolically the gathering in one place, spiritually the gathering in one place of our minds. All the men of Israel must gather 3 times a year. We can never forget our family. As Israel, we would never think of coming to Miami and staying at any hotel for our own. Totally unthinkable. In fact, I will fire you if you do. You know what I mean by fire, don't you? And it's just unthinkable that we would give millions of dollars to someone outside of our family. See, this is not a racial thing. This is not a prejudice thing. It's nationalistic. That's called family. We're just going to do what all other families do. All other families support their own. So we all are Israel, and all of Israel will support Israel. You can't support someone else and be Israel too. So whatever we need a transportation from the airport, so what do we provide? I provide transportation. Only whenever everything we have is busy will you catch a cab. There's 20 or 30, 40, 50, 60, then I bought buses. So you can ride in your own bus, eat in your own cafeteria, shop in your own grocery store. We only gonna ride and buy somebody else's town car temporarily. You should understand from my past actions that we're going to own a Lincoln dealership. You ought to understand that. I just want to get you tuned up. I mean, what do you think? That we're going to buy 1,000 Lincolns from somebody else? That's insane. We're going to buy 1,000 Lincolns, 5,000 Lincolns, 10,000 Lincolns from who? Ourselves. It's not something I say you should do. Go on, do it. Or else you're not Israel. I'm walking up to you and say, show me your bill of sale. I want to see where you bought your car from. And we may be buying our cars for somebody else now. That's just temporary. We are definitely going to buy from ourselves. Then once we start buying 1,000 and 5,000 and 10,000 Lincolns from ourselves, are you crazy? You think I'm satisfied? What comes next? We're going to manufacture them. I'm going to buy the steel mill and the manufacturing plant and go make them. It's called Yahweh Mobile. And we fly from LA and all these cities. You know what? You think that's forever? No. Pan Am, American, and all that. That's wonderful for them. The names on those planes don't change. Yahweh International Airlines. You just flying in those names temporarily. We'll have our own pilots. We already have black pilots. Yeah, don't worry about it. You just keep growing. I'll show you. I don't talk, I just show you. I'm just speaking about the way it is normal. This is just a normal thing. We stay somewhere, we sleep somewhere, so what have we done? We bought our own apartment building and turned them into a heavenly abode. That's normal. I am rich. Yes, yes, yes. I don't put up failures. Nothing I touch fails.
Greetings, royal family. Let's talk about the most prestigious private university in the universe, the University of Yahweh. It is here where students, parents, adults, and teachers study the divine mind of Yahweh Ben Yahweh, thus elevating them to contemplate and understand the loftier concepts and principles, enabling their minds to focus and think on an extraterrestrial level. This intellectual ability and unique set of skills supersede all base, mundane, and terrestrial thinking, thus allowing one's minds to open up and flourish with an overwhelming abundance of creative ideas and loftier concepts, making life and living more enjoyable. The University of Yahweh is woven deep within the fabric of the moral principles of truth, honesty, integrity, true holiness, righteousness, ethics, and justice for all. The University of Yahweh is designed for the Godhead, and this includes students, parents, adults, and the Godhead. In the University of Yahweh, the online platform, you gain a structured format to the approach of the divine mind of Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh Yahweh. We welcome you to visit our website at www.universityofyahweh.org. This platform is specifically designed for the Godhead and the Godhead family. The 144,000 chosen to rule in righteousness. We look forward to working with you as we prepare for rulership in righteousness. Praise Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh. Praise Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh. Beit Nun Sophie Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh. Shalom, royal family.